Hello everyone and welcome back to the Black Gentleman's Culture. Today we are out front with the Privada Club cigar that I received last year. It's called the Crook, as you can see. This is an AJ Fernandez cigar. The cigar is listed at 5.5 by 54, which was a lie. But it's a lie on the good part, because if anyone knows, Privada Club cards are exactly 6 inches tall. And that's exactly how tall this cigar is. It's 6 inches. So it is not 5.5 by 54. It's 6 by 54. It's also been aged for 5 years. And if you look at the pictures of the cello, and I took pictures up against the card, you could see directly how dark it really was. This thing has been aged beautifully. Now let's get into it. Now the body says you're going to get bold and creamy. Nope. You get bold and brown leather. If you know what brown leather smells like because you had a good motorcycle jacket or just a decent leather jacket, that's exactly how this smells off of the body. The cold draw, yes, you get coffee, but no leather. You actually get the chocolate coming off of this. You get a nice subtle sweetness, which is appreciated. Now the foot, that is all spice with a little bit of like a soft hay. That being said, this cigar already, and I'm telling you, already is leaps and bounds better than most cigars I've had over the last year and a half. The retrohale on this cigar already is so smooth and pleasant that truthfully any newbie would appreciate it. Now, that being said, I'm gonna go ahead, get through the first third, and I'll be back and I'll give you a little bit more in depth. All right, folks. Alright, everyone, as you can see, it's quite windy, but I did forget to do one thing. This is actually a Puro Nicaraguan. As you can see, it's a Habano wrapper from Nicaragua. It's a Habano binder from Nicaragua, and then it's Estel, Condega, and Jalapa. All 3 regions in Nicaragua tobacco are in this. So yes, this is what you would call a Puro. Now that we made it to the halfway point, the burn is that kiddie roller coaster. It isn't razor sharp, but it isn't very bad and wonky. Let me also tell you, this cigar is a pure champion. I lit this up and I've spoken to my wife and my son, and let's say in 10 to 15 minutes, I may have given this thing 3 draws, and it's still burning perfectly. That being said, the flavor on this, it's aged very well. You could taste the aging in this. It got a little mustiness coming through. It got that little bit of, yes, as you can see, the red pepper right there. Red pepper and cedar are the main things I'm getting right now. I'm not getting the leather other than off of the smoke. So the red pepper and the cedar are the main components shining through. And I'm enjoying this also with some Courvoisier XO. And truthfully, the main reason I decided to do this cigar is I'm pissed off. I'm sick of tired of getting these cigars from these major people, and some of them are just complete effing trash. And I do mean trash. Now, are all of them like that? No. But let me say, for the money they want us to spend and the prices they're putting on it now because of the idiot got the tariffs raised, yeah, I'm kind of ticked off. Because unlike a lot of these people, like I said before, they go on YouTube, they read the cards, and they lie. Some of these cigars are flat out trash, but this isn't one of them. A shout out to AJ Fernandez. That being said, it is tightly packed. And since it was aged by them, like I said, for 5 years, I had it for over a year in my humidor. There was a nice little plume on this cigar also. All right, folks, I'll see you when I get down to that final third. Okay, everyone, we're down to that final third. And as you can see, it still has that soft kitty roller coaster burn going on. Now, let me say, the final third profile has changed. You're going to get clove, a little bit more of that graham cracker coming off of this. But more importantly, the chocolate is now more of a dark chocolate. So yeah, you definitely want to have something with this. They recommended a dark rum, which I agree with. But me, unfortunately, I'm all out of the rums that I prefer to drink. So I just went ahead and I put it together with some Courvoisier XO. The main reason why is because, truthfully, being lazy, didn't feel like going out and grabbing something. Now, as far as why I did this video today, well, I tried to do one earlier with another stick, but it was so terrible, I just threw it away. It was no need. I'm talking about just trying to get through the first third. It was just like, ugh. So I tossed it out, ran in the house, brushed my teeth, rinsed my mouth out, grabbed something to eat, and I gave my palate like a good 3-hour break before I decided to hop on this one. And the sad part is I should have just did this one in the beginning. Folks, take it from me. Don't smoke these trashy cigars. And do yourself a favor, let the people know who produced it it's a trashy cigar, because I definitely did. The main reason why is, like I said, none of my videos are sponsored. I pay for all of my cigars, so when you see them expensive cigars, no, they were not sent to me. No, I didn't reach out to these people. No, I paid hard-earned cash just like you. And that's why I said my reviews are for the people who spend money on cigars, not for the people who are making money and parroting what these big companies want you to say. And shout out to Brian DeSantis again. This man does a great job with his cigars. He aged them, and then me being anal retentive, I age them a little bit more. And it usually turns out to be a great cigar. So yes, if you got cigars, do yourself a favor. Drop the temperature down to 65. Toss a bunch of 65% Boveda packs in there. And trust me, let them age. The taste becomes way better than what you're used to. I can no longer go back. I'm that much of a snob on it. All of my cigars got to be at 65. And then people go, well, nope. Don't got a hot box, nothing. I could go into my humidor, grab a cigar, and the burn is usually perfect. There is none of that hot boxing because I keep them at that temperature year round. So if it's 90 outside, humidor still at 65. If it's 20 outside, humidor at 65. I never touch it. I let my cigars stay acclimated to one consistent, good temperature. And the main reason I picked 65 is because Cuban cigars like that temperature. And the other New World cigars, they don't care. They don't. So when people say, no, they don't. I'm just saying, if you want to age your cigars, the temperature drop will actually help it a little bit more. That's it. If not, hey, keep rolling with what you're rolling. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I'm going to say, and I forgot to say, yes, perfect draw. If I wanted to use this as a straw, I could. Now, I'm going to say, if you got them, smoke them. If you have a whole lot of them, share them. Make new cigar heads. Because trust me, a fine cigar, a decent drink, makes everybody day. All right, folks, I'm going to see y'all on my next cigar.
I leave out the door, journey to your heart, in a world of darkness. Swear you can't be walking in the street lights, baby. Dark and lonely days, kinda like my dark and lonely days. Catch the train, now halfway through the journey. I pray for some mercy, every thought seems to hurt